Yeah. Well, when I get a chance to come and see you, whenever that is, I'll download it to your system. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Whenever I get a chance to come down there.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Oh, good looking.
I beat him. Thank you.
He's bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Okay, ready? Come on, back, touch.
Off the play fake, Love. And right away, he lost the football.
Let's go.
And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Heavy, Lisa 24. Here we go,
ETN up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Hey, take right open. This side.
ETN once more. Well, with a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
11.
Lawrence.
Good catch, boy.
The open man, that's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to catch this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Let's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Do it again. Let me hear.
Unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hey, go. 30 left. Hey, tomato. Hey, kill.
Lawrence will throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now Lawrence changing the play.
Great job. Go.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Soko, hot.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Soko, hot.
Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good.
Why you got that up so loud, JJ?
Grab a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah.
To sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed.
Playing Madden, Bubba.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This is 2nd and 8.
Ball red. Let's go now. 50. Good set.
Love looking to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Black 40. You, yellow.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers.
Last pass.
Jaden Reed, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in and a catch for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Hey, Lion, 11, son, it's a touch.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Parker Washington.
Good fucking move, boy.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Good catch.
Parker Washington, 62 yards. And the Jaguars are once again back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Just 2 plays.
You said why what?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Here's
You love that song?
Team now as they run up and send this one away.
Go ahead.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
Oh, he caught that.
Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary.
How'd I make that song?
Answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding it.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Go. 10 black. 6 Madden. Needle blue. Grill green. Set.
Love from the gun. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Set. Huh?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 6.
Striker. 3-3. Ready. 50. Yellow. Line. Blasted. 6. Cut.
Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Let's go.
Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And his kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
You asked her?
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
They go play action now. Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred the defense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
11.
He'll look to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 53 yards. And the Jaguars are able to
Say
extend
what?
their lead.
You said liquor?
That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9. and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get it. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Love. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, 31 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
24. Run, this is Hunt. Sink right.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Why would he throw the ball like that?
It's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception,
nothing, he just threw the ball funny.
And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence.
Why he do it like that? Again.
Has it covered. It's intercepted.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Let's go.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Thank you, dog.
Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they
you said what, Bubba?
After the sack,
go ahead.
2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Red.
At the 37-yard line.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Going back to Love. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Down. Red. 3rd black ultra.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Ready up.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Black 40. 6. Mega. 10.
Throwing. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Love. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now.
Ready.
3rd and 10. Now Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. When you talk about
Let's
making
go.
winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage.
Ah, he
of the
gonna
game
quit.
to come up with that.
Ha ha, he quit. Let's go, defense. Way to go, defense. Alright, that's that one.